Hello, hello. Alrighty, God is here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you. May you allow the divine to guide you and bring you forth the wisdom, the clarity, and the truth that is needed within you, in your life, in your journey, or in this moment. Alrighty, so today is a message that will be talked about for those who are needing love and forgiveness. And this is a message that I believe that is going to be very touching, and very healing, not only for myself but for others. I'm so skeptical. I'm going to deliver the message because I'm going to be obedient, but please know that I was very skeptical about delivering this message, but I know that there may be others who have experienced something similar or experienced something maybe worse, or just something in the same experience. And the divine is really wanting this to be delivered, and I just ask that the divine really be able to help me to deliver it in a way that is true and wise and resonate, and like I said before, go smoothly to that heart, smoothly to that subconscious, to your spirit, to your soul, and make it resonate. And I know that this message was meant for me to speak on because courage is at the bottom of the deck. I got this deck out, and right when I was taking my deep sigh, I saw this courage card on the bottom of the deck, and let me read it to you right quick before I start the message. It says, "Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown." So the divine has given me this message to be delivered, and hopefully it is able to be delivered in a way that is true. Now, when I deliver messages like this, you know what? I'm going to go. All right, so the title is, I think I would call it, love and forgiveness. And, today, I've been working with my heart, just working with my heart and just going within and allowing the divine to guide me. And one of the things, two things that came to me, and I was talking to the little one about as well, is there are two events that happened to me in my childhood that I am having to have love and forgiveness for. And one of them I forgot completely about. Not forgot, but it came up, and I was like, wow, this may be the reason why I've acted like this in certain scenarios, thinking nothing of it as it happened, but it's really major. So one of the events that happened was when I was younger. Is me and my sister, we used to have family members that keep us, and me and my sister, we got locked in a trunk. My mom used to work, and my great grandmother, remember I told you my great grandmother, she raised us, but she wasn't raising us at this time. But afterwards, she definitely took us in because she was just like, no more. But my mom, she used to drop us off to our family members, and they used to do all type of stuff to us, especially to my sister. My sister got it the worst, but this day I'm not sure what was in their heart, why they did it, but they had locked us in a trunk, and we couldn't breathe, we couldn't get out, we was bumping, we was trying to get out, and I'm gonna give you what I remember because I was super young. I was like 6 or 7 when this happened. So we got locked in the trunk, and we got locked in the trunk, and we didn't know if we were gonna make it out alive. But luckily, my great grandmother, she was coming because she came to pick us up, and she asked them, where we were, and we can hear them. We were screaming to the top of our lungs, but I guess I got quiet, something, I don't know, but they was just like saying that they're not here, just stuff like that. And I guess you really can't really hear in the trunk. We start screaming, we start yelling, and she was like, oh, okay. So she was getting back to her car, going back to her car, and we just started screaming. We just started screaming more. I started screaming more, just hoping she could hear me, because I really believe that was about to be the last. Like, I was just hoping, I was just, screaming. And, my great grandmother, I believe I could see out this peephole. You know how it was the cars back in the day. And I don't want to get this wrong. I don't know how I could see her, but I remember, I don't know if this was my imagination or me just hearing her, but she heard me screaming and she turned around. She said, get my grandchildren out that trunk. She said, get my grandchildren out that trunk. And they opened the trunk and she took us in from that day on. And let me tell you something. There are so many perspectives of this. There's so much truth to this. There's so much that I want you to grasp in this. Now, I know you're like, Erica, how could you have forgotten that happened? Or how can't you look at that, how that may affect you in your adulthood? Well, I was just like, it happened so young ago that I didn't think that it affected me or whatever. But I can see how it affected, many of my experiences in my life. But I don't want to get into those. What I'm wanting to do is show you where I have forgiven. Show you where I have forgiven and chose love over the situation. And, remember I was telling you about your energy being left in that, situation, in that experience, and calling your energy back. Just saying, I am worthy of love. And just telling yourself that, this experiences may have created many experiences in my life that had got me out of alignment, but I'm grateful for them and I'm moving forward. I'm choosing to move forward. That doesn't define me. I am not a victim to this situation. I call back my energy purely through the divine, and that is my energy, and I will have my energy back. And accept that and believe that. And know that just no more. I will no longer continue to repeat the cycles of whatever harm that has done to me within my life. And to forgive those, forgive them for what they've done, and love them regardless, and just have a different understanding. And I know that may be challenging for you to do, but I'm just showing you where the divine has taken me, where the steps of what I've done. That's why I'm able to really say this and mean it. That's why I'm able to really be here and really say to you, to allow this, that this journey is necessary, because you will be able to come up on something like this and you're like, wow, I forgive them, and I'm choosing love, and I'm not letting that affect me anymore. Because right before, you may have went in isolation, hermit mode, or started this journey, you probably would have saw it as you being the victim. But the divine is wanting you to know that you're not a victim. I am not a victim. You're not a victim. And to choose love within this situation and to call back your energy is powerful. And to know that you are abundant, that does not take away from who you are on the inside. That does not take away from that extraordinary, unique you. If anything, that's what created many different, yes, there may be experiences that may happen that, went against who you are, but there's also some things that you were able to grasp that you found within that was great as well. And so to know that you are abundant and embrace who you are, and to continue to embrace who you are, is a beautiful thing. And to tell, and the divine has given you this story so that you can tell as a healing tool rather than a victim tool. if that makes sense. And that's why the divine has been wanting us to go within and ground ourselves so that we can, let go. So that we can go within and heal. So that we can go within and do the inner work, the inner healing that is necessary. So when things like this come up, you know for sure that you're not a victim of it. And so letting go, wow, as I split the deck, I just so happened to look down and split the deck, and it says letting go. So as I've let this go, I ask that whatever you may be have going on that you may not forgiven, I ask that, ask the divine, if you don't know how, ask the divine, how can I let this go? How can I turn this in? How can I not be the victim and turn this into a solution? How can I use this story to tell to another? How can I use this to be healing? And maybe in the future it can be used as a story as a healing story, because that's what's going on right now. I'm able to tell this story and it be a healing story rather than a victim story. Now, you could not tell me this at the beginning. You wouldn't have been able to tell me that this what this was. But I'm able to do that now. And I ask that you are able to see that as well, that you're not a victim. You're extraordinary. You are unique. You are abundant. You are loved. You are worthy of love. So I just ask that you allow that. And I'm going to pull a card. I really want to know if I want to pull a card or just go on into this next story. But let me see where this next card, let's see if this card leads me into, right, fill out divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So as you detach from this story that you're telling yourself, of being of that situation, as you detach from it and get the truth from the divine, the divine love, what the divine is offering you, what the divine has been offering you, and wanting you to see, you're able to begin a love affair with spirit. You're able to have that divinity. You're able to know that you are loved regardless. You're able to know that you are worthy regardless, if that makes sense. And another perspective that I would like to share within that message, if you go back to a later video of me speaking about, my great grandmother, her being mean and, just being the way that she was towards me and stuff like that. There's a greater perspective of that as well, because if it wasn't for that meanness, first of all, I look at it totally different, but she did say some mean things to me as a child, but I look at her in a different light now. Oh my goodness, but you could not have told me that when I was a younger child. And maybe along the way I would get into different stories or whatever, but if it was not for her, we have to change the perspective, because if it was not for her, I would not be alive. Because we've had our indifferences and our experiences, but if it had not been for her, I would not have been alive. If it had not been for her taking me in, we would have not made it to see another day. So that was another, perspective that I wanted to give you within that, everything happens for a reason. And I ask that you know this. Please trust the divine in your life right now. I'm stalling so much on this next story. Divine. Extraordinary. Didn't I tell you? This extraordinary card. Wow. It flew out as I was shuffling the cards. So the divine is letting me know that I am extraordinary. You are extraordinary. And this story may be extraordinary for you. So, alrighty, here we go. So, alrighty, Ari. All right. So, divine love. Please know that, allow the divine love and know that you are extraordinary. Please reframe your mind in this time and allow the divine to guide you. Be open to what the divine is showing you in your life right now. Be open to the many possibilities, the way that you can change the story. Change the story into a healing story. This is how you heal. This is how you heal that inner child. Companionship just came out, and freedom. Divine is wanting you to know. It says, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Then it says freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from this bonds. So it's meant for me to tell you this story because I believe with this companionship, it's bringing forth the truth for you all. And it says giving someone your complete presence. Yeah. And then it's saying, this is allowing freedom to let go of it, because by me holding on to it, I may be rejecting you from your healing. So, and on the bottom of the deck it says love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. So let's go into love. Please know that you are worthy of love. I bet you like, Ari, tell the story. Okay, here I go. So please know that you are worthy of love. I did not realize that I was spending my entire life not realizing that I was loved, that I was loved, and that I am loved, and that I am worthy of love. And let me tell you why. Because I just want you to know, I did not realize this. I did not realize this at all, and that it played out in experiences, and it created experiences. And throughout these experiences, caused more experiences. But please know that you are loved. And you are worthy of love. I didn't think that I was loved because as a child, I got molested. And you don't realize what that do to you as you're an adult. You don't realize that, well, I didn't realize, and this may be for someone as well, you through that experience, that experience that happened to me, it created many more experiences, of how I treated people, not just me doing, just wild things, but just how I treated people or how I didn't allow love into my life. And that is something that you may be doing or may have done, and the divine has taken you within to get you to their root. So the divine right now may be taking you to within to get you to their root of, why don't you allow love in, or why don't you think that you're worthy of love? And it may be because, this may be a similar experience. You may have had something that happened to you when you within your childhood that no one knows about. Absolutely no one. And not saying that they have to know, but maybe, as I said, as you heal, it can be a healing story for someone. And so within this story, there's a healing, testimony of it. And I just want to show you how the steps that I've done with the divine has led me here to really forgive and to really have this open heart and to really understand and to really walk with that love, walk with that strength, walk with that power, walk with that inner healing. Because like I said before, if it wasn't for me to doing these steps, that's why I tell you to do these steps. That way when the divine finally brings you forth the reason, or as the divine leads you through the reason, the different small reasons that was rooted from this thing, you were able to understand it more, be more aware of it more, and be more compassionate about it. You know, the divine is wanting you to, that's why I go so deep within and talk about loving yourself, you know, letting the heart be the wisdom, you know, inner child healing, you know, knowing how extraordinary you are, knowing that the divine loved you regardless of all that you've done, all that you've been through, that you've been worthy of love. This is why I tell you that, because if it wasn't for me telling myself that, I wouldn't be able to be here to tell you this story. That I've been molested before, and it was by my father. Now, you might just drop your jaw, but there's also some people that this may have happened to or similar to. So within this message, I'm not here to be a victim. I'm here to tell you the solution. I'm here to tell you that what I've been doing and what I've been telling you is no joke. It's not just for clout. I could have been told you this messages ago, but I allowed the divine to guide me on solutions for you. I allowed the divine to guide me through solutions for myself, so I can guide you on solutions for yourself, if that makes sense. Because I know that you're like, how? And even for me, I know you're like, how can you look at this in a compassionate and loving way? It's because I went within. I chose to go within and find out the things, because yes, this is the root of experience, because the divine has shown me different experiences in my life, right? But the divine has finally showed me the root of it. I finally get to see these roots. And remember, through the root is you branch off different experiences. So I believe the divine knew what was true. The divine knew the divine plan the entire time because the divine didn't show me this at first. The divine showed me the experiences that was branched off this, and then I did those healings from that, and continuing to do healings from that. But the divine has brought me here to see where I am, and to see how I would think, and to put me basically to the test. And the divine may be doing that within you as well, as putting you to the test. All right, what will you think about this? Are you still angry? Are you still mad? Are you still creating things out of this experience? Because for some, you can't fathom how someone who is, and this is how I was too, you can't fathom how someone who's supposed to be your protector, supposed to be the one giving you advice, supposed to be the one that is there for you each and every day, you can't fathom how they can do that to you. I couldn't either. So you want to know what I did? I deepened it. I put it all the way in the back. I put that all the way in the back, thinking that I was healed from it, but I was not. I never got healed from it before, until I went within, start experiencing this, start talking to the divine, start asking divine questions, start meditating. This is why I'm telling you, I am not making this journey up. I am telling you because I'm here to bring you forth the solution, not just the victim, not just to be a victim and bring you forth the problem. There is a solution to this. And I ask that you go back and listen to the messages that I said before. I ask that you hear what I've been saying about divine love, your worth, who you are, how extraordinary you are, how unique you are. Oh, and then if you've gotten here, let me tell you, if you went through that, do you not know how extraordinary, unique you are to be here right now, to go through that and be here right now? to stand tall, even without let's say you haven't been even knowing who you are and knowing that the divine has been here, but to still stand strong, to still have that courage, to still be the very best that you can be in the knowing that you have been without, going within. That is courage. That is beautiful. But I'm asking you, please, if you really want that healing, I ask you that you really go within, grow within, heal. Go to that vulnerable inner child. Let down those walls of the vulnerable inner child, and you get what the divine has been showing you. The divine has been giving you, showing you through your intuition, showing you through visions on what to heal and how to heal it. And I ask that you really see. I ask that you really see, and you get your energy back. That's my energy. You gotta tell that's my energy. I'm not mad at it. No, give me my energy back. I didn't deserve that, but listen, I'm not gonna let that situation keep me. And that's how you get that stagnation. That's another. Remember, I was telling you, but doing yoga, singing, writing, journaling, art, exercise, boxing for just different things, for the divine masculines and for the divine feminine. It does not matter. You just using something different ways. How's the divine guiding you to heal? And also just call back that is my energy. That's not going to stay stuck in that moment. That's my energy. Now, I didn't deserve for that to happen, but you know what? I am not a victim of this. I love myself enough because the divine has showed you your worth. The divine has been teaching you and showing you, or please allow this, that the divine to teach you and show you how to really go within and know who you are and to love yourself. But you speak to yourself and know that you are worthy of love, and you call that back. Yes, I have compassion for myself. This is how you have compassion for yourself and others. And I know this may sound just so off to y'all or to some, but I have compassion for my father as well, because maybe something happened to him that caused him to do that to me. Oh my God, I can't believe I just told y'all that. Okay. Keep going. Okay. But yes. Oh my God. So, I'm not crying, by the way. I might cry after this video, but I'm not crying. Okay. So, yes, just having that compassion for myself and having that compassion for, my dad as well. And by the way, he's no longer here. He got killed when I was 12. So, yes. But yes, I ask that you see what I am saying. You hear what I'm saying and know that this is a beautiful time for you to really go within, to really know that the divine has been with you and protecting you this entire time, that the divine has been wanting you to go within. The divine has been wanting you to know how abundant you are, how extraordinary you are, how unique you are, the talents. The divine has been wanting you to see this and embrace who you are, to embrace your truth, to go within, to heal that inner child so that you can see these truths. Because you want to know something? Through me telling you this, the divine is bringing that interconnection, that togetherness. Because like I was saying, like last night, about the video that I just made below, about, the divine is bringing forth truth and love. The divine is wanting us to act out of love. And as I bring forth my story, there's other people that may have experienced this story as well, but looking at it, but now have a different way of looking at it, to really listen and to go within and get that deep listening from the divine and really go within and heal, so that this interconnection can happen, so this togetherness can happen. And this is medicine. Believe it or not, this is medicine to all of our souls, to all of our spirits. This is the truth. This is the true healing. This is love. Because as you go within and love yourself, as you go within and see this difference, this different perspective, this different way of living, thinking, healing, this bring forth togetherness, whether this is physical or not. This is spiritual. This is energy. And I ask that you see this. I ask that you continue to see, go in and pay attention to the stories that you're telling yourself. What are the stories that you're telling yourself? And ground yourself in this time. Please ground yourself in this time and allow the divine love in your life and let go. Ask the divine, how can I let go? Divine, I hear what she's saying, but this is something that is really that really has created anger and resentment and hate for this person. What can I do, divine? Really go within and being honest. If you really want this healing, I'm asking you to ask the questions, to really sit still and go within, to ask the divine, because you may not notice this that you're doing this, but have you noticed that you may just be sitting and you just be thinking about it, making yourself more angry and angrier? That is the time to let it out. What is your truth? What is your truth to the divine? Divine, I cannot stand this person. I am hurting, divine. I need you right now. Divine, I surrender. And I'm setting the intention of healing. I'm setting the intention of letting this go. And I'm going within and deeply listening to this truth, because I know this is where the truth resides. And I know that there's many depths of this truth. So I'm going to allow the many depths to come up. And I'm going to allow that inner healing that I need as what that is needed. Whether it's through meditating, yoga, journaling, praying, sitting still, looking at it in a different perspective, boxing, running, exercising, walking, nature, grounding, purification, cleansing, spiritual baths, or Epsom salt baths. Because I want to get to that core. I want to believe in myself like she say that she does, or that she say that is within me. I want to know how extraordinary I am, divine. I feel it, but I just don't feel it. Divine, I want to be free. Or maybe this is someone who is just right there and just needing that push. This is your push. This is it right here. Love and forgive. Know that you are free from this state, that this is not meant to hold on to you anymore. Allow that divine love in your life so that you can see how extraordinary you are. So you can come together, so that you can tell the story, a healing story. You don't even have to tell the story. Maybe you just tell the story to yourself. So that maybe it's a love. Maybe this one may have been keeping you away from a love in friendships and relationship and opportunities. And maybe this can bring forth that companionship. Remember that companionship card came out. Remember, it's the 2 elephants. This is the card that has the 2 elephants. And they're together. Their trunks are together, so it looks like they're a couple, whatever. So, but for some, it may be just friendships, opportunities, relationships, so that you can be free. You're free from that, so you can allow this freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Come on now. Thank you, divine. Release me from its bonds. This is everything that I've been just wanting to get across. These cards is basically everything that I've been wanting you to see throughout this message. Because you may be keeping the truth away from you, not only in who you are, but what is for you. The divine wants you to see what is for you. As you go within and you find this truth within you, the divine wants you to align with that outwardly as well, with the opportunities, relationships, friendships, the places, things, energy that is for you. it's going to bring forth that togetherness as well, that companionship, so that way you can give people your present moment. That way that you can give the presence to a person rather than your trauma. Come on, Ari. Rather than your hurt or your pain. But you can give that present moment, that true you, that you that the divine has brought forth within you. You can give that version of yourself. Whew, that was a message. I ask that you see this. I ask that you hear this. I ask that you embrace this. The divine is wanting you to be a vessel to stand in this. Up, love came out as I was shuffling. I'm going to read it again. It says, divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Let's sit this down right over there. So allow this love of the divine, so the divine can allow that also outwardly. But please know that the foundation is the divine, is what the divine is taking you through. Please ground yourself in your foundation of who the divine is showing you are, and what the steps that the divine is showing you to take. Please ground yourself in that. Ground yourself in this love. Ground yourself in this in that way that it can be reflected outwardly as well. Remember, you can be fluent. The fluency is within and outwardly. It can be done. Non-duality. So please reframe your mind in this time and surrender. Please know that any intention done without surrendering is a delusion. So please set your intentions. Set your intentions on letting go. Set your intention moving forward from now. Please. Please clear out the energies that no longer serve you, and allow this change in your life. Allow the divine to help you to love yourself, to let you let down those barriers and go and care for that inner child. Please know that it's easy for you to receive. And remember, I was telling you with this humility card right here, remember, going to divine with all honesty. Listen, divine. Or however your source is, because you may not say divine. You may say God. You may say divine. You may say higher self. I'm not sure. You may say divine mother, divine father. It's different, I say divine because, it's like I said before, divine. Like you just, it's no right or wrong with divine. It's just divine, and you take what resonates with you through that. And please know that this is courage. With inner power here, it says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So this must be done. So ask the divine to help you activate this inner power so you can do what must be done. Because this must be done. Came out again. This is true healing. This is what's needed. I hope that this message made sense. I hope this message made sense. And you remember when I was telling you about, I can speak that in another video. Worth fell out. Please know that you are worthy. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So whether that situation happened or not, you are love. These experiences that happen to you, it does not matter. You was worthy of love all along. If you didn't want to change right now, please know you're still worthy of love. The divine still loves you no matter what. Please know you're love itself. So receive this. I ask that you receive this. I ask that you receive this. I really hope this message resonated with you all. Please know that I am wanting this for you, and The divine want this for you. And I know that you want this for you. That's how you were able to be led to this video. Also, another way that you can transmute your energy, a website that I use as well that has all the tools that I was telling you about that you can use, is teambeachbody.com. It has Pilates, it has yoga. They also have meditation on there. So this is something that I've been using for the past, this is another website that I have been using for 9+ years now, and it's great. It has all of everything that I've been telling you about that you can use to transmute your energy, and it's for men and women. So maybe that is something that you wanted to add to this, to your journey, and may this help you, may this be a help to you. So thank you so much. Before I go, remember I was talking about illustrating the solution humbly. So if you wanting to get if you want to be someone who illustrate the solution humbly, you can always just click on the link that's in the description, and you can always purchase your hoodie, your shirt, or whatever that is that is in your likings. So yes, I believe that illustrating the solution humbly is a great way of just doing it in the divine's way. Also, if it's in your spirit to donate, there is a link to my Cash App at the bottom. The divine has really been, as you know, though, this Cash App link has been in my description this entire time, and I have not said anything about it, but the divine has really gotten on to me about just letting go of that ego, and just to speak on it. If you're feeling divinely guided too, please feel free. And I thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to this message, for even coming here and trusting in my words, and just listening and believing and going within and actually doing what is necessary for your growth. That not only heals you, but it heals all, and it's bringing forth that togetherness for the divine plan, the interconnection. So I ask that you continue to grow and look at this beautiful time, and continue to know that you're abundant in love. Thank you so much for listening. Again, sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.